Byron Roth is a man who needs little introduction to this audience. His business acumen and success are well known and well documented. But what I'd like to focus on is Byron's commitment to his family and to the CAF community and family I keep referring to. Byron was introduced to CAF by his older brother, Dwayne, a very successful man in his own right. Dwayne was a passionate cyclist who participated in multiple CAF events. Dwayne convinced Byron to do the CAF multi-million-dollar challenge, a grueling 7-day ride from San Francisco to San Diego. Byron was hooked by the cause, especially after sharing the journey with some of the very challenged athletes his fundraising was going to support. When Dwayne tragically passed after a cycling accident, Byron and the Roth family were drawn even closer to CAF. Their Roth ride, held annually at the legendary Roth Conference, has raised more than $300,000 to help challenge athletes get back into the game of life. We are fortunate to have a man of such ability, passion, and most importantly, of such generosity as our NRE tonight. Thank you, Byron, and thank you to the entire Roth family for all you do and continue to do for CAF. Ladies and gentlemen, Byron Roth.
I will tell you, my respect for putting on an event like tonight and my appreciation for everything that goes into it is just unbelievable. And I want to thank everybody involved. A lot of inspiration tonight. All of these stories are magical and speak to the theme of Unbreakable. The Roth brothers, like Lucas Aldridge, were also lucky to have our oldest brother, Dwayne, as our unbreakable bond. Like Noah, he pulled us along throughout our lives as our leader. Dwayne's favorite book was The Little Engine That Could. She went on to say how that's how he lived his life. Not afraid of any challenge, not afraid to be the leader, not afraid to test the waters, get out front. If it felt right, he'd lay the tracks. I just followed in the trail that he led. I always called Dwayne just plain tough. He wasn't LeBron, he wasn't Curry, he was Della Vanova. The word unbreakable really is appropriate for Dwayne. It is in his memory and the spirit that lives in our family that I have accepted to be the honoree tonight. Our parents have always taught us when it comes to charity and helping others, volunteer first and ask questions later. CAF has become a charity that's very close to my heart. It fits really well with everything we had instilled into us growing up on the farm. Whenever there was a tornado, barn fire, or any other kind of tragedy, everyone in the entire community of 700 people would just show up. My favorite example is when my dad was watching the news and saw the tragedy of Hurricane Katrina. He literally went upstairs, packed his bags, drove 900 miles by himself to go help. I realized after I started getting out there and asking for the orders, as they would say, that I had an advantage that wasn't totally obvious to me when I first signed up to be the honoree. My brother Dwayne asked me to ride on a 620-mile charity ride from San Francisco to San Diego. Like pretty much every other time Dwayne asked me to do something, I simply said yes, sure, sign me up. I'll get around to asking the details later. As I always tell my kids, when you make good decisions, other good things happen that you don't expect. Many good things came from me saying yes to my brother's phone call and having CAF become part of my life. For me, that is exactly what CAF is all about. CAF is there for people when they need it the most and when they need to know that other people care. Eduardo, Sarah, Jeff, Bill, Tom, Jessica have all become part of my CAF family, and I thank you. The unbreakable bond we created as we were all out there together in the beautiful California sunshine, cranking the pedals, one rotation after the next, leading us to compete and succeed, and eventually crossing the finish line in La Jolla, my friends, family, and CAF supporters. I experienced 2 wonderful CAF $1 Million Challenge rides from San Francisco to San Diego with my brother Blaine. I never once thought there would not be a number 3 or number 4, but I'm thankful I said yes to going on the ride with him, and I'm thankful I said yes to being the honoree tonight. Thank you very much.